everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Leonard G, this time with a Dauntless video. Now, in this Dauntless video, I'm going to talk about the new event that's going on, the Halloween event called the Dark Harvest. Now, with this coming event, you'll have a new NPC in Ramsgate. That NPC, it's Honest Oz. He will be returning every time there's a different event, which I think is a great idea. You know, every time there's a different event, he comes back with new rewards, probably a different setting for his tent and even for Ramsgate. So it's all very good. Now, the rewards he brings are pretty basic. They're pretty standard. There's not something over the top. You know, there's not like a new skin or new weapon skin or anything like that. It's just consumables that you can use either on Ramsgate or on your hunts. You know, flares, some pumpkins, and all that. And there's the ones that you really want to get, which is the new emote when you plant the flag, and the new signal flare. Those two are the ones, you know, the ones I'm really most hyped for. There's a couple of masks there, but I think, you know, they don't really incite me to buy them. I mean, they're cool. I mean, if you like that sort of stuff, it's cool. But, you know, they're not for me. That said, how you get these rewards? Well, to get these rewards, you need harvest coins. And now you find harvest coins, there's different ways. One is, you know, when you're doing your hunts, be sure to look out for a statue of the Shroud, a statue of Shroud. Now, the statue of Shroud already appeared last year on the old Ramsgate, but it did like nothing. I mean, it was just sitting on the cave. So, you know, I never saw the point of it. Now it does have a point. It, you know, it randomly appears on wherever island you're hunting. It does not appear on escalation. I'll tell you that right now. So once you find them, it kind of becomes a trick or treat kind of thing. When you break the statue, it can break out a shroud or another one of those orbs that you have to destroy before it reaches climax, and it destroys your health bar. It only leaves you 1 point. Or it can give you a treat. Now, the treat can be several things. It can be those things that you already have at the store, like, you know, the flares and all that. But it can also be harvest coins. And that's the one way that you can get harvest coins to go and get your stuff. Another way is by finding the portals. I'll talk about more in the portals ahead. But the portal appears like in a specific island. And it doesn't appear on escalation, but it appears on a specific island, and you get a little hints of it, but I'll talk about it again. And once you go through that portal, you have to run around trying to get as many of those red orbs as you find on that dimension, and then when you get back, you get those coins. Another way to get harvest coins, and I was very surprised when I found this, is by doing the daily toss coin at the fountain, you know, near the Gregario, where he has the vault and the hunt pass rewards. When you throw the coin, you also can get harvest points. That's how I got the biggest amount, which is 100, and I was really happy to find out that I can get it like that. So, you know, if you don't have a lot of time to play, you can always try this method daily. You know, just get in there, toss your coin, and see what comes out. Now, about the portal. Each day that the event is going on, you have to search around Ramsgate for a hidden Cypher. Now, the first one I found was under the tunnel, inside the tunnel. The second one I found was behind Dr. Prihani's house. Now, once you get this Cypher, you then, and this is the part I don't like, you then have to go to the internet or Twitter or something like that and try to decipher it. The Cypher doesn't really point you to anything specific. It just gives you a riddle of the place where it should be. Now, I can tell you that the first Cypher that was underneath, under the tunnel, in the tunnel actually, it takes you to that island which has the, you know, in the Terra Patrol where it has all those waterfalls, and at the top of the waterfall, that's where you find the first portal. Now, there's probably going to be 5 of those, because each day you'll get you have to search around for a different Cypher and you get a new location. But I don't really like this method. No, I like the method of going around Ramsgate trying to find a Cypher, but to the Cypher to be outside the game with something like that, I don't like it. I think it would be much easier and work well, much better in the game if you just talk to Marcus or Catherine Sorrell, which will have a role in the event, and I'll talk about it later. No, but maybe you could go to Marcus and he said, "Oh, mate, okay, there's ciphers hidden around Ramsgate, go and find them." And once you find the cipher, you then go back to him and he would decipher it for you. I think it'll be a lot easier. It'll also be a lot player friendly, if I can phrase it like that, because to find a cipher, then you go outside to decipher it yourself. Fortunately, there's a lot of sites that have the ciphers already translated, and each I'll leave it in the link in the description below to be easier for everybody that watches the video. But you could have made it in a different way just to be you know easier and more engaging than just having to jump around between the game and an outside app or site or anything like that. Anyway, that said, Kathleen will also have a role to play. She will deliver you a mini event. It'll probably be starting by the time this video comes out, which will be on Thursday, the 29th, I hope. And so she'll have a mini mission for us to do. I have no information about that. I don't think everybody has seen it, unless, of course, you're a partner for Dauntless. But it'll be another way where you can get more harvest points or easier access to harvest points. I don't know if it will have different rewards on us. That I don't know. I do know that the vault will change. The vault usually changes around that time, so maybe the rewards on the vault will have something to do with it. But of course, vault coins are not the same thing as harvest coins. These are completely different items. So just be sure about that. Anyway, that's the video. That's the review. Also, be sure to find a guy that's putting pumpkins on the floor. I don't know how this started. I don't know if somebody had to do something to get the first pumpkin, but what this do is when you put the pumpkins down, this is a game that you can play with your friends in Ramsgate, and I've played it with randoms. You put the pumpkins down, and he puts the pumpkins down, and then when you collect them, it gives you rewards. It gives you a lots and lots and lots of those rewards, of those consumable rewards. It gives you more pumpkins that you can put on the ground. And you just keep doing this game over and over and over again until one of you gets bored. It's a really fun, interactive way for the event. You just, you're basically giving yourself rewards or giving your. I wouldn't say it's like a pay it forward. It's like a reward table that just keeps giving it to yourself. Me and another guy were just so into it that we actually broke the game. It was we reached a part where we weren't even spending pumpkins. The pumpkin counter just didn't went down, and so we decided to just plant our own pumpkin yard around Ramsgate for everyone to see. Everyone that reached Ramsgate and everybody was at the central square to have their pumpkins there. So be sure to find these pumpkins, collect them, share them, play the game with your friends, play the game with Rams. It's really cool. The event itself is really cool. I really enjoy it. It's despite the Cypher part, but that's just a minor detail, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and as always, have a great game, guys.